Live from New York City, New York, here's what's happening now with Ray Zeno.
Good afternoon, America. I'm Ray Zeno, and welcome to What's Happening Now. Recently, we've heard a lot of discussion about the effects of the information age on education, so today we'd like to interview some university students and find out their opinions on the matter. Please welcome our first guest, Mr. Chad Landon, a senior at Lincoln Memorial University. Welcome, Chad.
Well, thank you, Ray. I appreciate you inviting me on the show today.
Wonderful. So let's get started. So, Chad, as a college student, I'm sure you've used a lot of technology in your career. What would you say some of the biggest advantages of this are?
Faster communication by far. We've got email, text, and instant message, all of which that increase our speed.
Those things certainly keep us a lot more connected. What would you say some other advantages are?
Ease of research. Libraries can tell you where a book is 200 miles away. And you can even read it off the internet via ebook. There's even more information out there now because of the ease of recording. That's websites, blogs, and mass media.
Sounds like technology is a pretty great thing, or is it? You know what they say about too much of a good thing. So tell me, Chad, what would you say some of the disadvantages of the information age are?
No doubt, distractions is the number one problem. There's YouTube, online games, texting during class. It takes away from study time incredibly.
I'm glad that students seem to think study time's important. It's not just all of us old sticks in the mud. So, anything else you'd care to discuss about the disadvantages of the information age?
Oh yeah, plagiarism's a huge problem nowadays. You can get papers pre-written from websites easily. And on top of that, people don't know that internet is not public domain all the time. They don't cite it correctly in their work, and therefore they're committing plagiarism.
I agree. So, anything else?
I think that's all I've got for today.
All right, well then let's switch to our street reporter, Mr. Jim Verdura. Jim is interviewing students on the campus of Iowa Falls Community College, so let's see what he has for us today.
Thanks, Ray. I'm about to ask the student here a few questions about internet misinformation. So Ken, tell me what you think about Wikipedia.
Well, Wikipedia is a pretty good source. I just finished up a paper about how the Indians came before the dinosaurs, so I looked on there and found all my information I needed.
You know Wikipedia isn't always accurate, right? I mean, the Indians didn't actually come before the dinosaurs.
Well, Wikipedia, I'm pretty sure, is an academic source, so I'm going to go ahead and believe them over you.
Okay, so tell me, what do you think of internet advertising? What do you think of pop-up ads promising you free PlayStation 3s and like?
Well, I just clicked on a link actually the other day on MySpace, and I'm still waiting to receive my PlayStation 3.
So you think you're actually going to get a free PlayStation 3 from the internet?
Well, yeah, I clicked the link, so I'm just waiting.
Okay, well, I think that's all. Back to you, Ray.
Thanks, Jim. That certainly was eye-opening. So we're getting down to the end of the show now, Chad. So let's move on to the big question. What do college students need in order to take advantage of the information age without becoming victims of its disadvantages?
Well, Ray, I'm going to tell you, you need a computer with an internet connection, of course. That's vital for today's society. You need to know how to use Google search engines and library database search engines. And you need to understand how to use Boolean phrases. That's and, not, and or. That's pretty much all I can think of currently.
So basically, you need a computer with an internet connection and a basic understanding of the internet, right?
Well, yeah, but that's not all. You need to double check your sources, and so that way it protects you against plagiarism and also misinformation caused by the incorrect sources. That'll protect you from believing something as ridiculous as the Indians coming before the dinosaurs.
Nice, Chad. So I noticed most of your advice has to do with researching. Do you have any advice for students out there trying to avoid the distractions while studying?
Well, of course. Just realize that you need to pay attention to your professors. You need to pay attention to your studies. And if you can do both of those things and keep yourself from the distractions of the internet, then you'll have more time than you ever expected to have.
Excellent advice, Chad. Let's have a round of applause for Mr. Landon here.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's about all the time we have. So good afternoon, America, and thanks for watching What's Happening Now. See you next week.